But
Hi, welcome to Happy Science FAQs. Today's question is Master Okawa the savior?
yes, we strongly believe that he is the savior,
Yes.
Alcantara, because he declared it, first of all.
Yes.
And by learning his teachings, you can feel so much light and love that he was really trying to educate us on spiritual truth or on God's messages. And he's really trying, by giving so many lectures and publishing so many books, he's trying to reach to as many people as possible. And the more you get to know more about Master Okawa, you can really feel that, wow, he is the savior.
Right.
So,
right.
yeah.
Who gives 3,000 lectures and still continues to give more lectures and then 1,000 spiritual messages on top of that in his pursuit to try to be able to put out even like one sentence that might be the one thing that somebody in the population of 8 billion that is in this world might catch and might be the one thing they need to get themselves out of their suffering, or maybe even turn their life around, or even transform them into realizing who they really are as a child of God, and that this world is God's world. We're surrounded by God's love, and opportunities are all around us. For that even one moment, Master Okawa continues tirelessly to put out lecture after lecture after lecture. Furthermore, he is the savior because not only is he working for the salvation of people living in this world, but being also a spiritual psychic. Yes. He can see all the souls who have left this world. And yes, there is a cycle of reincarnation, but there are many souls who have actually not been able to return to heaven because, especially in a society like ours, there's not a lot of information informing people that they still continue to exist even after they die. So a lot of people unaware of this truth have actually been kind of stuck here on this earthly plane, even though they are already dead and they are suffering and in misery. And so he is also trying to save these souls. So I think, like, who else is trying to do that? And not just the souls who are lost in this world is he trying to save. He's also trying to save the souls who have fallen to hell. Hell does exist, and that's because we human beings have been given the freedom and the power to manifest what we are thinking. So if we have developed misery and anger and resentment in our lives here in this world and have passed away without being able to really change or address our anger, maybe remove that anger, evaporate that resentment, then we continue to live in those negative emotions. And by doing so, we actually create our own hell. And so there are a lot of souls suffering in hell, and he is wanting to lift those people out of hell as well. How? By helping them understand how they can change their own minds and think in a heavenly way, which is how they originally were able to think, because we all come from heaven, is what Master Okawa is teaching us. So that is, in my mind, a mark of a savior, a true savior.
Yeah, and he chose to be born in Japan, but the teaching he teaches us is not the teaching for Japanese, but for all over the world. It's a universal teachings. That's what also. So now we have temples all over the world, and we meet so many people from different countries, but we all feel the same. So I think that also tells you that he's not just, he is the savior.
Yes.
So yeah.
So I hope that answers your question as to whether Master Okawa is a savior. Please come back for more Q&As. See you again. Bye.